Dopamine. It's the driving force for the entirety of Gen Z, and the reason why we get up out of bed in the morning. We even work to make more money, just to spend it on more of these rushes. Researchers have found that in recent years our relationship with dopamine has absolutely tanked, resulting in mental health decline, an overall decrease in cognitive function, and a desensitization to any natural reward systems that our brain used to possess. Basically, not having control over our dopamine is having a negative impact on the quality of our lives, and big corporations are profiting off of it. So how did this even happen? First, let's talk about the largest addiction in the world, social media. Social media takes advantage of something called the mesolimbic system, or in other words, the reward system our brain uses. By controlling how your brain processes information and gives your brain either positive or negative stimuli, your mesolimbic system in social media has complete control over Gen Z. And this is how addictions are formed, with dopamine right front and center in the entire process. Algorithms directly analyze your personal behavior to give you specified content, which is then received by your mesolimbic system and converted into dopamine, creating an addiction similar to food, sex, or drugs. So if what your mesolimbic system wants is to release dopamine, then we have to condition it to release it how we want and when we want. And this is the first step you can take towards achieving that. The same way social media conditioned you to swipe. Every time you feel the urge to swipe, shut your phone off for 3 to 5 minutes and sit in silence. And I'm not joking, this is going to be terrible in the beginning. But what you're doing is rewiring your brain to no longer expect that dopamine rush from that action, leaving it empty, which is the perfect space to put something new in. Now, this is a channel where I mainly talk about philosophy. So instead of sitting here and telling you to go hit the gym, which would be a positive, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did in my personal experience and what to fit in this empty space. You've got to reframe how you view fun entirely. I took some time, really thought about what I wanted out of life, and then acted within alignment. If you don't care where you're gonna be in 20 years, then so be it. I can't say you're wrong for that. But if you do, every time you get an urge, imagine a version of yourself named Fake. Fake did everything wrong in life, didn't accomplish anything you wanted to, has no achievements, and overall is just cooked. That for me, in gaining a very clear version on what that would look like, was more than enough to fight off urges and achieve the life I wanted to achieve. And if that's not really enough for you, you don't want anything bad enough, which leads me to my second segment. If you don't have something to chase, you're going to chase dopamine. And at this point, what you need to do is search endlessly for something that you can dedicate your life to, dedicate the fire inside of you to. And the way that I recommend you do that is for 1 hour every single day, dedicate using that hour into researching, trying, or doing something new. After a week, that's 7 new things you've tried. After a month, that's 28 new things you've tried. After a year, that's 365 things you've tried. After 10 years, 3,650 new things. If you actually do this, eventually something will click, I promise. Something that you can dedicate your life to, your passion to. In conclusion though, if you want to be the master over your life, you need to have mastery over your dopamine. And that comes before the search. You need to be the one that decides where pleasure comes from, and the one who decides how your brain perceives that pleasure. And no matter how old you are, where you're at in life, it's never too late to gain control. If you guys enjoy videos like this, leave a sub. I'm going to be traveling soon. I'm going to be uploading way more. I appreciate it. If you guys have any recommendations for videos you want me to make, let me know. I'll make one on basically any self-help, psychology, or philosophy content. So leave some comments. Let's have some conversations. I'll see ya.